chance, I can leave the ending where it is without rewriting our past. There was tenderness between us, there was truth in what we shared, and I don't have to bring it back to know how much I cared. Some love can stay beautiful without becoming new again. I can love what we were without wanting what we had. I can hold the good between us without reaching what we had can stay a memory without becoming what I want. I used to think remembering would keep my heart behind. Now I know a tender memory doesn't have to stop my life. You were part of who I once was, not the future I still need. I can thank the love that shaped me and still choose what comes next for me. I can love what we were without wanting what we had. Without reaching for the past, I can love what we were and still let tomorrow come. What we had can stay a memory without becoming what I want. I don't need to call it forever to believe that it was true. Some love belongs to yesterday and still means something too. I can love what we were and let it rest where it belongs. I can keep the warmth you gave me without needing to hold on. I can love what we were and finally let it be. Our story doesn't need a future to remain a part of me. words we never meant to keep. Two tired hearts became defensive, hurting where we once felt safe. For a while that final moment was the only thing I saw. I let one night of disappointment speak for everything we were. But love was more than how we lost it, more than anger, more than pride. There were years of something tender before we reached goodbye. We were better than our goodbye, better than the words we threw away, better than the final silence that made love look like a mistake. There was kindness, there was laughter, there were hands that chose to try. I won't let the ending tell our story. We were better than our goodbye. You were there when I felt uncertain. I was there when you lost faith. We forgave more than we noticed, found each other through the strain. There were mornings full of promise, there were days we understood. And even when we disappointed, there was still so much that was good. I don't need to make us perfect, I know where we went wrong. But one broken final chapter cannot erase the whole song. We were better than our goodbye, better than the words we threw away, better than the final silence that made love look like a mistake. There was kindness, there was laughter, there were hands that chose to try. I won't let the ending tell our story. We were better than our goodbye. I forgive the way we left it, I forgive what anger said. Not because it never hurt me, but because that wasn't all we had. I can hold the whole of us now, every beautiful and broken side. Love should not be remembered only by the way it died. We were better than our goodbye, better than the pain we left behind. We were two imperfect people who once loved with open hearts. I can let the ending rest now, without denying what was right. Whatever else the years may change, we were better than our goodbye. I won't remember only the moment we fell apart. Before goodbye, there was a love worth keeping in my heart. Pulled away when you came closer, pretended I was doing fine. The more I felt you mattered, the more I tried to hide. I called it being careful, I called it needing space. But every wall I built around me was only fear in another shape. It wasn't love I doubted, I was scared of what I'd lose. You were the truth behind my fear, the reason I was terrified. You mattered more than I admitted, more than I could hide. You were the truth behind my fear, the heart I couldn't risk to lose. I wasn't running from your love, I was running from how much I loved you. I kept my deepest feelings quiet, thinking silence kept me safe. But every time I held you farther, I pushed the best of us away. Now I know that being open doesn't make a heart less strong. Sometimes fear grows only because we finally found where we belong. You were the truth behind my fear, the reason I was terrified. You mattered more than I admitted, more than I could hide. You were the truth behind my fear, the heart I couldn't risk to lose. I wasn't running from your love, I was running from how much I loved you. I wish I had understood then what I understand today. Love is never made more certain by keeping half your heart away. You were the truth behind my fear, now I finally see. I was scared because your love had reached the deepest part of me. You were the truth behind my fear, and I won't hide that truth again. If love asks me to be vulnerable, I'll be brave enough to let it in. I wasn't afraid of you, I was afraid of how much you meant to me. was nothing cold between us, nothing simple we could blame. But loving had become exhausting. Every promise felt too hard. We kept trying to save the feeling while losing pieces of ourselves. I used to think if love was present, leaving had to be a lie. But sometimes staying hurts much deeper than the truth of saying goodbye. I let you go before I stopped loving you, before my heart had learned to leave. I walked away with all the feeling, I was still too scared to grieve. I let you go before I stopped loving you. Not because the love was gone, I just knew that love alone could not keep us holding on. We had become too good at hurting and apologizing after pain. Every time we tried to fix it, we returned to the same place again. I wanted love to be enough to carry everything we knew, but I was disappearing slowly, and I think you felt it too. There was no victory in leaving, no freedom in the first goodbye, only knowing we were breaking every time we chose to try. I let you go before I stopped loving you, before my heart had learned to leave. I walked away with all the feeling, I was still too scared to grieve. I let you go before I stopped loving you. Not because the love was gone, I just knew that love alone could not keep us holding on. I don't regret that I still loved you when I finally turned away. It meant the ending came from courage, not from love that simply changed. Sometimes mercy looks like leaving, sometimes love must lose its place. Not because it wasn't real, but because we lost ourselves that way. I let you go before I stopped loving you, and maybe that was love as well. Choosing truth above the longing, choosing peace above ourselves. I let you go before I stopped loving you. And the feeling took its time, but one day love became a memory, and your heart stopped feeling like mine. I did not leave because I felt nothing. I left because loving you was no longer enough to save us. changed in so many ways, more than I once thought I could. I learned to stand inside my own life, learned what leaving sometimes should. I have loved beyond our story, found new reasons to believe, but there is still one tender part that time has never asked to leave. It isn't longing for the old days, it isn't waiting for your call. It is simply knowing some love doesn't disappear at all. You were the love I never outgrew, even as I grew beyond us. Not the life I still belong to, just the love that changed my heart. You were the love I never outgrew, not because I couldn't move, I just never needed to forget what loving you once taught me to do. I don't compare you to another, I don't measure love that way. Every heart has its own language, every love deserves its place. But what we had became a marker, a truth I carried into time. It showed me how deeply I could feel without making me less mine. I used to think that growing older would make everything feel small. Instead, the years have taught me how to hold it without falling. You were the love I never outgrew, even as I grew beyond us. Not the life I still belong to, just the love that changed my heart. You were the love I never outgrew, not because I couldn't move, I just never to forget what loving you once taught me to do. Some love stays because it wounded, some because it made us whole. Ours remained because it showed me how much feeling I could hold. I don't need another ending, I don't need another chance. I can keep the meaning quietly and still keep moving on. You were the love I never outgrew, but I outgrew needing you near. I can treasure what we once were without living in those years. You were the love I never outgrew, and now I finally understand. Growing past a love is different from pretending it never mattered. I moved beyond our story, but I never moved beyond what it taught my heart about was restless, something I had to survive. I mistook longing for devotion, mistook chaos for desire. Then you came without demanding that my heart be set on fire. You showed me love could still be deep without leaving me afraid. You never had to prove your love. You simply let me breathe. You made me believe in tenderness, in love that doesn't need to hurt, in being held without surrender, in being known for what I'm worth. You made me gentle, something true. I never knew that love could feel so safe and still reach me through. You gave me time when I was guarded, never rushed me to be brave. Every time I showed my weakness, you never turned away. I learned that love was not a test, was something I had to win. Sometimes the deepest kind of love is quiet underneath. You made me believe in tenderness, in love that doesn't need to hurt, in being held without surrender, in being known for what I'm worth. You made me believe in tenderness, something gentle, something true. Reach me through. Even though our story ended, what you taught me still remains. I no longer call it passion if my peace must pay the price. You made me believe in tenderness, and I still believe today. Love can hold a heart completely without taking it away. You made me believe in tenderness, and that truth still carries through. Whatever love may find me next, I'll remember what you taught me. You taught me love could feel safe. I don't wonder where you are now, or who is holding your heart. I stopped waiting for a future that was never meant for us. name returns to me. There is no anger left to tell. I stopped wanting you beside me, but I never stopped wishing you well. Some feelings fade to kindness when the longing finally ends. I never stopped wishing you well, even after I let you go. I hope life gives you something gentle enough to call your own. I don't need to know your story. I don't need you to come back. I never stopped wishing you well. Love just learned another way to last. There were days I thought forgiveness would mean forgetting what went wrong. Now I know I can remember without carrying it on. You were part of something precious, even if we had to part. And I can wish you happiness without reopening my heart. I never stopped wishing you well, even after I let you go. I hope life gives you something gentle enough to call your own. I don't need to know your story. I don't need you to come back. I never stopped wishing you well. Love just learned another way to last. I don't need to be remembered. I don't need one final sign. What was tender can stay tender without becoming mine. I never stopped wishing you well, and now it finally feels like peace. I can hope your heart is happy without asking it for me. I never stopped wishing you well. That is all I need to keep what was once a restless longing has become something gentle in me. I don't wait for you. I just hope life is kind to you. You still held me like before, but something had begun to change. Your words were soft and careful, yet your heart felt far away. Tried to call it passing doubt, but every time I reached for you, I felt you pulling out. You never said goodbye, but somehow I already knew. I could feel you letting go, little by little, day by day. You were still beside me, but your heart was moving away. I could feel you letting go before the words were ever said. I kept loving what we had while you were leaving in your head. You stopped sharing all your worries, stopped reaching like before. The things that once came naturally didn't come so easily anymore. There was no one else to blame, no anger we could show, just a love becoming quieter as you slowly let it go. I could feel you letting go, little by little, day by day. You were still beside me, but your heart was moving away. I could feel you letting go before the words were ever said. I kept loving what we had while you were leaving in your head. Maybe you were trying to hurt me less somehow, but silence cannot hide what a heart already knows. I could feel you letting go, and now I understand. Sometimes love begins to end before we release each other's hands. I could feel you letting go, and I don't blame you anymore. We were holding to a feeling that had already changed its course. You said goodbye much later, but my heart had heard it first. A stranger sang about goodbye, and every word felt close to mine. The way he spoke of losing love brought back another place in time. I heard your laughter in the chords, your silence underneath the line. How could a song I'd never known remember you so well tonight? I heard our love in The melody knew where we broke. The promises we could not keep. It held the truth I never said, and carried it so easily. I used to think our pain was ours, too private for the world to know. But hearts can share the same goodbye in ways we never show. Maybe sorrow has one language, maybe love has one refrain. What felt lonely in my heart was living in another name. I heard our love in another song, and this time I could sing alone. Not to bring the past back home, only to feel less alone. Someone else had known this ache, someone else had watched love change. I heard our love in another song, and finally let the ending play. The music faded softly, but the truth stayed with me. Our love was ours, and still somehow the whole world knew the melody. There was no final conversation, no sudden change inside the room. I only felt your memory lose the weight it used to hold. I thought letting go would break me, or make our love seem less than true. But that night I could remember without reaching back for you. That was the night I let you go, not from anger, not from pain. I kept the love we once had, and released the need to stay. I didn't erase your memory, I only gave my heart some room. That was the night I let you go, and found myself again. For years I carried every question, every word we left behind. Then the silence felt much softer, and no answer came to mind. could bless the life we shared without wishing it returned. Some endings become peaceful when the heart is finally learned. I can love what we once were without living there again. I can hold the truth with kindness and still choose where my life begins. That was the night I let you go, when the past no longer called. I felt no need to turn around, no fear of losing all. I didn't stop remembering, I simply stopped holding on. That was the night I let you go, and the first night I felt whole. Your memory stayed, but the waiting was gone. We don't belong to the same tomorrow, and I don't ask the past to change. But sometimes I can still remember how naturally you knew my heart. We had a language all our own, a tenderness we never planned. And even though the years have moved us, I still believe it meant something. Not every love is meant to follow every road that life creates. Some are meant to leave a feeling that time can never quite erase. Somewhere love still knows our names, still remembers what we gave. Not as a promise we must keep, not as a reason we should stay. Just a quiet truth between us, something time could never share. Somewhere love still knows our names, even if we've changed. I don't know who you are becoming, or what your heart believes today, but I remember who we were before the distance found its way. There was honesty between us, there were moments without fear, and I don't need to hold them tighter just because you're no longer here. I have learned that letting go doesn't make the feeling small. What was true can stay true even after we lose it all. Somewhere love still knows our names, still remembers what we gave. Not as a promise we must keep, not as a reason we should stay. Just a quiet truth between us, something time could never shake. Somewhere love still knows our names, even if we've changed. Maybe love is more than staying, more than making something last. people we are now, but the hearts that once believed we could somehow work it out. I can bless what we once carried without asking it to remain somewhere love still knows our names, and that is enough for me today. We don't have to forget. Somewhere in what we once were, love still knows us yet. We both know what morning brings. No promise left to change our minds. Still your hand is holding mine, like love is asking one more time. I don't need another reason. I don't need another lie. Just let this final moment be honest before goodbye. This is where our forever ends. Hold me with the love we had, not like strangers, not like friends. Don't make this moment cold. Don't let tenderness deny. If this is the last time you hold me like you mean goodbye. I can feel your heart still shaking, though your voice is calm and low. We have loved beyond our strength, and now we both must let it go. I won't ask you to remain. I won't ask the past to stay. you hold me like you mean goodbye. Your arms fall away, and I finally understand. Some goodbyes still feel like love until the very end. We never stopped believing, we just stopped wanting the same life. You were reaching for tomorrow, I was trying to survive tonight. There was no betrayal, no cruel word we couldn't mend. Only two hearts growing different while still loving to the end. Love was never the problem. Love was always there. It held us through the distance, but it could not take us anywhere. We gave all that we could give, still our roads refused to meet. Love was never the problem. Sometimes love is not enough to keep. I used to search for someone to blame for why we fell apart, but no one failed the other. We simply changed inside our hearts. You needed room to follow the life that called your name, and I needed something different, though the feelings stayed the same. Some endings don't mean love was false. Some goodbyes don't mean it died. Sometimes two people let go because staying asked too high a price. Love was never the problem. Love was honest, love was real. just could not give us what we need. We did not leave because love disappeared. We left because love could not lead us there. You said goodbye so quietly, like love could leave that way. But nothing in my heart knew how to disappear the same. I still reached for what was over, still felt you in my thoughts. You were already moving on, but my heart had not caught up. I thought an ending meant the feeling would know it had to go. But hearts don't follow reason as quickly as we hope. Love stayed after you left, long after you were gone. It stayed inside the tenderness, inside the things I carried on. Love stayed after you left, when I had nothing left to hold. It didn't ask me to remember, it just took time to let me go. I learned to live around the missing, to let the days become my own. And little by little, what was aching started losing all its weight. I stopped asking when I'd lose you, stopped measuring how far I'd come. Some feelings do not need an ending, they grow quiet when they're done. I didn't have to force the healing, but turn our love into regret. I only had to let it soften at the pace my heart could take. Love stayed after you left, long after you were gone. It stayed inside the tenderness, inside the things I carried on. Love stayed after you left, when I had nothing left to hold. It didn't ask me to remember, it just took time to let me go. For a while I thought the longing meant I still belonged to you. Now I know a heart can linger after love has lost its future. What remained was not a promise, not a reason to go back, just the final warmth of something that had once been built to last. Love stayed after you left, but it doesn't hurt me now. What once felt impossible to carry has become much lighter somehow. feeling left too softly, without taking me with it. I learned to live beyond us, to let tomorrow call my name. I found a strength I never knew, and stopped wishing things would change. I don't wake hoping you'll return. I don't wait for what is gone, but somewhere underneath the healing, a quiet love still carries on. It doesn't ask me to go backward, it doesn't ask me to pretend. It only holds a little tenderness for the love we couldn't keep. I still choose you in my heart, not for the life I'm living now, not for another chance together, not for some forgotten vow. I just know that once I loved you with a truth I can't deny. I still choose you in my heart, and still choose my own life. There are parts of what we shared I no longer need to understand. Some things ended without answers, some things simply couldn't last. I can think of you with kindness without turning toward the past. What we were can still be precious, even though it couldn't last. Maybe love can change its meaning without losing all its grace. Maybe someone can still matter without needing to remain. I still choose you in my heart, not for the life I'm living now, not for another chance together, not for some forgotten vow. I just know that once I loved you with a truth I can't deny. I still choose you in my heart, and still choose my own life. I don't need to love you less to know our time has passed. I don't need to make you wrong to leave our story where it rests. You can stay a gentle part of everything I've learned. Some love doesn't need returning to be worthy of remembrance. I still choose you in my heart, in the place where memories stay. But I choose the woman I've become, and every step I take today. I can honor what we once were without asking it to start again. I still choose you in my heart, but I choose myself in the end. You will always mean something, just not everything. And now I know that can still be love. I thought goodbye would change me more completely than it did. I thought time would close the places where your love had once lived. But I still hear your kindness in the way I speak my truth. And every time I choose forgiveness, some part of it came from you. You are not here beside me, and I don't need you to be. But love can leave its meaning long after it sets us free. You never really left me, not in the ways that matter now. You're in the strength I found inside me. Became part of who I am. You taught me how to listen when my fear was speaking loud. You showed me I could be uncertain and still deserve to be loved. Now I trust my heart more deeply. I don't hide the way I feel. Some of what you gave so gently still reminds me love can heal. I don't carry you like sorrow, I don't hold you like regret. I carry what I learned from you, and I'm not finished growing yet. You never really left me, not in the ways that matter now. You're in the strength I found inside me, in the softness I allow. I don't mean I'm still waiting, I don't mean I can't move on. You never really left me. You became part of who I am. I used to think that moving forward meant erasing every trace, but some love does not disappear, it simply changes shape. You are not my destination, you are not where I belong, but the woman I became still carries something you made strong. You never really left me, but you no longer hold my life. You're in the courage I discover, not in some unfinished goodbye. I can thank you without reaching, I can love what time has changed. You never really left me, you just learned to live another way. Not beside me, not behind me, just somewhere in the person I became. I don't remember every word or every promise that we made, but I remember how you listened when I had nothing left to say. You saw the parts I tried to hide and never asked me to pretend. You made me feel I could be fragile and still be worthy in the end. Time has softened all the details, but one truth still remains. I may forget how we were broken, but not the love you gave. I remember the way you loved me, like I never had to prove a thing. You held the parts I doubted most and made them feel like they belonged. I remember the way you loved me, quiet, patient, warm and true. More than how we said goodbye, I remember being loved by you. You believed me when I questioned everything I thought I knew. You gave me room to find my courage without becoming someone new. And even when I lost my balance, you never used my fear against me. You showed me love could still be gentle and never ask me not to breathe. I don't need to keep the ending sharper than the years before. There was more to us than losing. There was something worth remembering. I remember the way you loved me, like I never had to prove a thing. You held the parts I doubted most and made them feel like they belonged. I remember the way you loved me, quiet, patient, warm and true. More than how we said goodbye, I remember being loved by you. Maybe that is what stays longest, not the promises or pain, but the feeling of being known and still being loved the same. I don't need our story back to know what it gave to me. You left me with a gentler heart and a little more belief. I remember the way you loved me, and I carry that with grace, not as something I must return to, but as something time can erase. I remember the way you loved me, and I'm grateful that it was true. More than how we said goodbye, I remember being loved by you. Not the ending, not the tears. I remember how safe love felt with you. gave you pieces of my heart, but never all I wanted to. I kept the deepest words inside and hope somehow you already knew. Whenever love came close enough to show me what I had to lose, I covered up my tenderness and called it being careful with you. You were never asking too much, I was only scared to fall. I thought protecting my heart would somehow protect us both. I wish I had loved you braver, held nothing back from you, said the words when they were burning, let you see my whole heart too. I wish I had loved you braver before a chance became the past. Not because I could have saved us, I just wish I had loved you without fear. You reached for me in honest ways, I answered halfway every time. You gave me room to tell the truth, but pride kept changing what was mine. I thought I needed to look stronger, to never let you see me break. Now I know the love I guarded was the very love I failed to give. I can see it with more kindness now, the girl I used to be. She wasn't cold or careless, she was frightened by how deeply she could feel. I wish I had loved you braver, held nothing back from you, said the words when they were burning, let you see my whole heart too. I wish I had loved you braver before a chance became the past. Not because I could have saved us, I just wish I had loved you without fear. If I could have one moment over, I wouldn't promise we would stay. I would only take your hands and tell you what I couldn't say. You mattered more than I admitted, I needed you more than I showed, and loving someone is not weakness, that is what I know now. I wish I had loved you braver, but I won't live inside regret. What I learned from losing us is something I will not forget. Now when love asks me to open, I won't turn my heart away. I wish I had loved you braver we had. But I can change the way I love from here.